So welcome back, guys. XP here with another one. We're breaking down the MCX build. I've done a video on this, taking it into Northridge. Zero recoil, absolute laser beam, brilliant for CQC, medium to long range gunfights. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. So let's jump in. We'll break down all the attachments. We'll try and look at the cost saving elements, but at the moment, it's not that expensive for your return on performance. So let's go and take a look. Don't forget, if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a subscribe if you like the content. Catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Do remember, guys, we stream daily over on twitch.tv/XB. We play with viewers. We have a chat. It's a very chill kickback stream. So if you are interested, come on over. We'll get some games in, talk a load of waffle. But mainly, we like to break down and review our gameplay, seeing what we could do better, seeing how we can improve. So if that's a place for you, if you're new to Arena Breakout, come on by. Love to see you there. But take it easy. So here is the initial start of the build. So as you can see, the stats: vertical recoil 95, horizontal 98. The ergonomics on this are actually pretty impressive, to say that we've put a scope on it. Now, I call that the Spectre scope from different other games, but it's just the 1x4x scope and ABI. Having the drum mag. But yeah, we'll break down and we'll actually have a look at the parts that we use. So standard MCX hand grip, which is the only one you can get. This standard MCX mod stock. Don't mess about with that too much. All I've added is the 1x4x scope. Added the front grip, the lightweight tilt, the 60 round mag. Now, of course, to reduce the price, you could then drop it down to, say, your standard 30 rounder. But what I'm finding is that, I always try and push for a 60 rounder, especially if you're a solo raider. You need those extra bullets if you are taking on, a duo, trio, or even a quad. So yeah, I would focus mainly going for the 60 round polymer drum. You do sacrifice some ergonomics, but I'm finding that this comes out a little cheaper than using the other high capacity round mag. Don't know why, because you're getting more of a depenalization using that, but who's to say the market doesn't change? So yeah, I'm using the drum mag, front MCX suppressor. But make sure that you put, obviously, the suppressor flash on first. Then you will put your MCX suppressor on. Now, I rock standard blue laser. It's cheap. It's cheerful. It does what it says on the tin. You haven't got to spend X amount on these multi-purpose lasers, green lasers. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Don't rock with it. So we'll build that. We'll take it in the shooting range, and I'm going to show you just how well this gun performs even through a scope. So I'm not going to be pulling back on the mouse. I'm just going to be aiming in ADS, aim center mouse. I'm literally just going to press shoot. It doesn't move. Honest to God, it is such a laser beam. So, when you're moving through and then you do have control, you can find the heads and you're going to be hitting. The fire rate is phenomenal. The fire rate on this is 700 rounds per minute. Now, for it to be built, which we'll check in the market next. So here we have it. This is the build that you've just seen in the shooting range. We can go to complete assembly, assemble weapon. That's at 309,000 on the market, as is. Now, this for me is only going to go up. But obviously, if you're looking at some of the parts that you want to use, if you switch that out to, say, a red dot, if you want to keep it CQC, but I would really utilize this gun on the likes of Northridge, which I have done a video on. So you'll be seeing it like popping up here somewhere in the top corner, showing it in real, in the flesh, so to speak, not just in the shooting range. So yeah, go and check that video out. You'll see just how well it performs on the likes of the map of Northridge. But yeah, have a tinker around. Try and keep the parts that you can see. But honestly, any part that you put on this gun, it's going to be a tank. It's going to be a laser beam. You're going to have fun with it. It's short. It's stocky. So you're not getting a lot of the muzzle clearance problems that you might find when doing CQC, going into different rooms, trying to pop over window ledges. Perfect gun for me anyway. I'll take this into TV station. I'll take it into armory. I will certainly take it on farm. Every map. It does it all, especially with the scope on. You want to get them headshots in from a bit of a distance with your M8A5A1s. Go for it. So yeah, go check that video out. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope this showcases this type of build. Try and work out the market in the day, see if you can get a little bit cheaper, because I know it's not very cheap. But it being a meta gun, it's not going to be cheap. And people are realizing this, hence the increase in the price. So yeah, that's the MCX, absolute demon slayer. So appreciate it, guys. If you did like the video, once again, drop that like, hit the subscribe button. Catch you in the next one. Take it easy.